bhakti is so hot. Gana 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 bhakti is so hot.
Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot.
Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot. Gana bhakti is so hot.
Morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. So just wanted to give you an update that for the month of March and April, we will continue to do the red Jambhala practice to pray for love, harmony, wealth, and resources, for example. First, let us begin the practice. Let us first empty the mind. Take a couple of deep breaths to regulate your breathing, to relax your body, and to let your mind be tranquil. First, let us visualize the true Buddha school's lineage. First, visualize Namo Vairochana Buddha above your head. Namo Buddha Lokana. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo the Great White Padma Kumara. Namo the living Buddha Lian-sheng above your head. These lineage deities transform into a pearl of light which merge into one and enter into your heart through the top of your head. Form the Padma Kumara Mudra and let us recite the Guru's heart mantra 7 times. Om Guru Lian-sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Now let us perform the 4 immeasurables visualization. Let us visualize the teacher, Grand Master Lu, appearing in the space before and above you, including all the lineage masters, the 8 personal deities, all Buddhas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future, all the great bodhisattvas and Vajra protectors, covering the space like innumerable stars in the sky. Visualize your parents sitting next to you. Visualize your enemies and karmic debtors in front of you. Visualize your loved ones, friends, benefactors, and teachers behind you. Visualize all beings in the 6 realms of reincarnation, including the gods, humans, jealous gods, hungry ghosts, animals, and hell realms surrounding you and joining you in this practice. Wake up call. Clap your hands twice and snap your fingers. And let us recite the purification mantras. Om Shri Shri Maha Shri Shri Saha. Om Shadali Shadali Shimali Shimali Saha. Om Wajiladam Ha Ha Hom. Namo Samando Motonan Om Dudu Dudu Dewe Soha. Let us recite the invocation mantras to invoke all the deities. Om Ahom Soha. Om Ahom Soha. Om Ahom Soha. Namo the Root Guru Living Buddha Lian-sheng. Namo the Great White Padma Kumara. Namo the Lotus Light Self-Mastery Buddha. Namo the lineage gurus of true Buddha school. Namo Red Jambhala. Namo Red Jambhala. Namo Red Jambhala. Namo Vairocana Buddha of the center. Namo Akshobhya Buddha of the east. Namo Ratna Sambhava of the south. Namo Amitabha Buddha of the west. Namo Amoga City of the north. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Medicine Buddha. Namo the Golden Mother of the primordial pond. Namo Siddhi Garbha Bodhisattva. Namo Padma Kumara. Namo Kuan Bodhisattva. Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva. Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva. Namo Vajrasattva. Namo Padma Sambhava. Namo Mahachindi. All Vajra protectors, Dakinis, and heavenly beings, all Buddhas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. First, let us perform the great homage with visualization. With your palms placed together at your forehead, first let us pay homage to the Root Guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions. Touch your throat, your heart, and visualize yourself bowing before all Buddhas. Release the mudra at your forehead. Second, perform the lotus mudra and let us pay homage to all Bodhisattvas. Touch your throat, your heart, and visualize yourself bowing. Release the mudra at your forehead. Third, form the Vajra hand clasp mudra and let us pay homage to all Dharma protectors. Touch your throat, your heart, and visualize yourself bowing. Release the mudra at your forehead. Fourth, perform a half bow to all other beings. Perform the mandala offering. Form the offering mudra. And let us visualize offerings of flowers, incense, candles, cups of hot tea, your favorite foods, fruits, drinks, and clothing. Then visualize these offerings multiplying to form a row, then multiplying again to form a field, and multiplying again to fill all of space. Sincerely dedicate these offerings to the Root Guru, Grand Master Lu, all lineage masters, the 8 personal deities, all Buddhas, all Bodhisattvas, all Dharma protectors above, and to all beings in the 6 paths below. Recite the offering verse. Mount Meru, together with the 4 continents, sun and moon, transforms into precious treasures to offer to the Buddhas. May the immeasurable merits arisen from these treasures quickly remove negative karma to realize Buddhahood. Recite the offering mantra. Sawa tathagata itamu gurulana mensala kanili dayami. Release the mudra at your forehead. Now let us perform the fourfold refuge. Place your palms together and let us visualize the Guru Grand Master Lu, all Buddhas of the 10 directions, all of the Buddhist scriptures, and the numerous sanghas appearing before you. Visualize the 4 refuges merging into a bright light which enters your body at the crown. You can visualize 5 colored lights with white light, red light, blue light, yellow light, and green light. At the same time, nectar from the 4 refuges arches through space, entering your body at the crown, and fills your body to empower you. Hindrances and negative karma are expelled from your body as black smoke throughout your skin's pores. All sicknesses are transformed into yellow-colored water that flows out from you. All black magic is transformed into centipedes, scorpions, and tiny black insects that crawl out from your body. Your body becomes crystal clear and you're completely relaxed. Your mind and spirit are pure and peaceful. Your good fortune and wisdom increases. Let us recite the fourfold refuge mantra 3 times. Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanjaye. Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanjaye. Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanjaye. Now let us perform the armor protection to call upon Vajrapani to protect us during our practice. Form the Vajra hand clasp mudra at your forehead, and with the fierce tone, chant the protection mantra 7 times. Om Bhuanjali, Om Bhuanjali, Om Bhuanjali, Om Bhuanjali, Om Bhuanjali, Om Bhuanjali, Om Bhuanjali. Touch your throat, your heart, your left shoulder, your right shoulder, and hold the mudra at your forehead. When you release the mudra, visualize 4 rays of brilliant blue light emitting to your left, right, front, and back, which each transforms into Vajrapani Bodhisattva. You are completely surrounded by the protection of blue light. Release the mudra after you've done the visualization. Now let us recite the rebirth mantra. Form the great ocean liberation mudra. The right palm sits on top of your left palm with your fingers interlaced and your thumbs press on your middle fingers. Place the mudra in front of your chest and let us visualize large Dharma vessels, such as lotuses or ships, manifesting to carry the souls of the deceased. These vessels soar up and are delivered to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. Let us recite the rebirth mantra 7 times. Namo Amitabha ye, Tata Jata ye, Toti Yeta, Amilida Bobe, Amilida Satan Bobe, Amilida Pechalande, Amilida Pechalando, Janini, Jajana, Jida, Jani Soha. Namo Amitabha ye, Tata Jata ye, Toti Yeta, Amilida Bobe, Amilida Satan Bobe, Amilida Pechalande, Amilida Pechalando, Janini, Jajana, Jida, Jani Soha. Namo Amitabha ye, Tata Jata ye, Todi Yeta, Amilida Bobe, Amilida Satan Bobe, Amilida Pechalande, Amilida Pechalando, Janini, Jajana, Jida, Jani Soha. Namo Amitabha ye, Tata Jata ye, Todi Yeta, Amilida Bobe, Amilida Satan Bobe, Amilida Pechalande, Amilida Pechalando, Janini, Jajana, Jida, Jani Soha. Namo Amitabha ye, Tata Jata ye, Todi Yeta, Amilida Bobe, Amilida Satan Bobe, Amilida Pechalande, Amilida Pechalando, Janini, Jajana, Jida, Jani Soha. Namo Amitabha ye, Tata Jata ye, Todi Yeta, Amilida Bobe, Amilida Satan Bobe, Amilida Pechalande, Amilida Pechalando, Janini, Jajana, Jida, Jani Soha. Namo Amitabha ye, Tata Jata ye, Todi Yeta, Amilida Bobe, Amilida Satan Bobe, Amilida Pechalande, Amilida Pechalando, Janini, Jajana, Jida, Jani Soha. Now let us recite the Guru's heart mantra to ask for the 3 lights blessing. First, let us form the Padma Pramara Mudra. You can visualize that you're holding a stem of a white lotus in your left hand. Now let us visualize the root guru seated on an 8-petaled white lotus in front of you. The root guru appears in your mind as being dignified and tranquil. From his forehead, the root guru sends forth a beam of brilliant white light, which enters your forehead to cleanse the karmic hindrances from your body. From his throat chakra, the root guru sends forth a beam of brilliant red light, which enters your throat to cleanse the karmic hindrances from your speech. Finally, from his heart chakra, the root guru sends forth a beam of brilliant blue light, which enters your heart to cleanse the karmic hindrances from your mind. Next, let us visualize all hindrances and negative karma being expelled throughout your skin's pores as black smoke. Which dissipates into space, leaving your body crystal clear and filled with joy. Let us recite the Guru's heart mantra, short version, 21 times. Om Buddha Lian-sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Now let us invoke Red Jambhala. First, let us form the Red Jambhala mudra. All of your fingers are interlaced inside your palms, and your thumbs and pinkies are touching. Your pinkies symbolize the trunk of Red Jambhala. Gently rub your little fingers together to touch the heart of Red Jambhala. And let us recite the emptiness mantra 3 times. Om Subhawa Sutta Sawa Dhamma Subhawa Sutto Hum. Om Subhawa Sutta Sawa Dhamma Subhawa Sutto Hum. Om Subhawa Sutta Sawa Dhamma Subhawa Sutto Hum. Now let us visualize an ocean with a placid mirror-like surface. Above the ocean is a clear, cloudless sky. A full moon disk rises above the ocean, and inside the moon disk is the red seed syllable Gang. The Gang syllable inside the moon disk begins to rotate in a clockwise direction, transforming into Red Jambhala. Red Jambhala's body is red, and he is standing on his left foot. Red Jambhala has a human body with an elephant head. His lower right hand holds a carrot, while his upper right hand holds an axe. His lower left hand holds carrot leaves, while his upper left hand holds mala beads. Red Jambhala stands on a blue treasure-spouting mongoose on top of a lotus. From his forehead, Red Jambhala sends forth a beam of white light, which enters your forehead. From his throat, Red Jambhala sends forth a beam of brilliant red light, which enters your throat. From his heart chakra, Red Jambhala sends forth a beam of brilliant blue light, which enters into your heart. All negative karma is expelled as black smoke throughout your skin's pores. Leaving your body crystal clear and filled with joy. Now visualize that Red Jambhala transforms into a point of light the same size as a grain of rice. This light enters your central channel through the top of your head to rest on your heart. The light inside your heart grows bigger and bigger and bigger until finally it reaches the same size as your body. Red Jambhala's body, speech, and mind become your body, speech, and mind. Red Jambhala and you are completely merged and united into one, and you have transformed into Red Jambhala. Now visualize 4 celestial maidens. There is a photo of a celestial maiden on the left of the slide. Visualize that the 4 celestial maidens are making offerings of Vajra dance, Vajra song, Vajra curtain, and Vajra play to Red Jambhala. In other words, the 4 celestial maidens are entertaining Red Jambhala with dance and song. Next, visualize a Vajra scepter above Red Jambhala's head. Let us sincerely ask Red Jambhala for the things that you wish for. Wealth, treasure, or jewels, for example. And now visualize that you're rubbing Red Jambhala's trunk. The things that you wish for spew from Red Jambhala's trunk. You can also visualize his trunk spouting nectar. That purifies the body and mind of sentient beings. Delivering those in the netherworld to the Buddha's pure land. You can also visualize that a hook emerges from the trunk of Red Jambhala to hook on to the clothing of someone to obtain their love and respect. Now let us recite the Red Jambhala heart mantra. First, let us perform the mala beads visualization. If you've brought your mala beads, you can drape them in front of you. If you didn't bring mala beads, you can visualize that you're holding them. And visualize that your left hand transforms into a Vajra bell. Your right hand transforms into a Vajra scepter. The Guru bead transforms into a jeweled stupa, and the tassel transforms into a pair of hands holding a lotus. The 4 divider beads transforms into each of the 4 Deva kings. You can visualize that the mala string transforms into a brilliant circle of Vajra Sattva's white light. As you chant, visualize that Red Jambhala appears inside each bead, blessing you with red light. Now let us recite the Red Jambhala heart mantra 108 times. While chanting, you can also visualize that you are rubbing Red Jambhala's trunk. Om Ganapatiye Soha, 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 Om Ganapati 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 Soha. Now let us enter Samadhi for 10 minutes. During Samadhi, you can focus on your breathing, inhaling white light and exhaling black smoke. Or you may perform the 9-round breathing exercise. Let us enter into Samadhi. Let us slowly exit from samadhi. You can rub your palms together to circulate the energy you've generated from your practice. You can rub your face, your ears, the top of your head, your arms. Let us recite the following verse. Red Jambhala, the wealth deity, enhances wealth with his great power. By chanting his mantra to invoke manifestation, he fulfills all wishes with his Dharma. Now let us recite the 8 principal deities' heart mantras. Om Ami Devase, Om Mani Bedmi Hom, Om Balamaling Taling Soha, Om Hahahawe Samoye Soha, Om Jili Jili Janti Soha, Om Jambhala Chalanchanaye Soha, Om Ahom Beja Guru Bema Siti Hom Se, Om Ahom Guru Be Ahosasa Maha-Lian-sheng Siti Hom, Deata Om Bekajia, Maha Bekajia, Laja Samukate Soha. Let's recite the Buddha's name. Homage to the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Homage to the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Homage to the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Now let us recite the supplication for the Buddha to stay in the Saha world. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness, the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas of the 10 directions, and compassionate Bodhisattvas, Harukras, Dharmapalas, Dakinis, and protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the 3 poisons are proliferating. My body and soul are stricken, tumbling in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world to salvage the looted ones. 3 jewels emanate wondrous lights to provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, humans and devas, rely on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and to give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. May all who uphold the name of Amitabha Buddha be reborn together in the Pure Land of his Western paradise, repaying the fourfold generosity from above and aiding those who suffer in the 3 paths below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may I be liberated from the cycle of birth and death, and may I develop the qualities of Buddhahood and thus free all who suffer. We dedicate the merits of this practice to the teacher, Root Guru, Grandmaster Lu. May Grandmaster Lu always be healthy, remain in samsara, never enter nirvana, and forever turn his Dharma wheel. May everyone be healthy, free of hindrances, strong in cultivation, and may all circumstances become auspicious. At this time, you may silently make your own prayers, dedications, and wishes, and we will use the Vajra bell and scepter to bless them. May all supplications be completely fulfilled. May all hindrances be removed. Now let us form the Vajrasattva embracing mudra. Both hands form a fist with your thumbs on top. Your left hand is held closest to your chest and your right hand is crossed with your left hand. You can visualize that the 100-syllable mantra inside Vajrasattva's heart emits brilliant white nectar, which purifies your negative karma. Om Vajrasattva Samanya Manobalaya Vajrasattva Dilavarisha Jajamipawa Sapukayamipawa 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 Anuladamipawa Sawa Siti Mebulayatra Sawa Karma Sujame Chidam Silian Guru Ahahaha Bakawan Sawa Tadakata Vajamame Manjapachi Pawa Mahasaman Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samanya Manobalaya Vajrasattva Dilavarisha Jajamipawa Sapukayamipawa Sapukayamipawa Anulada me bawa sawa siti me bulayata sawa kama suchame chitamu siliyan guru ahahaha bakawan sawa tatakata pejama me mancha peji bawa mahasamanya sato ahum he om Vajrasattva samanya manubalaya Vajrasattva Dilavarisha Jajame bawa Sujukaya me bawa Sujukaya me bawa Anulada me bawa Sawa Siti me bulayata Sawa Gama Suchame Chitam Siliyan Guru Ahahaha Bakawan Sawa Tatakata Pejama me mancha peji bawa mahasamanya sato ahum hey. Now let us perform the great homage of visualization. Your palms placed together at your forehead. First, let us pay homage to the root guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times. Om Ahum. Visualize yourself bowing before the root guru and all Buddhas. Release the mudra at your forehead. Second, form the lotus mudra and pay homage to all bodhisattvas. Om Ahum. Visualize yourself bowing before all bodhisattvas. Release the mudra at your forehead. Third, form the Vajra hand clasp mudra and let us pay homage to all Dharma protectors. Om Ahum. Visualize yourself bowing before all Dharma protectors. Fourth, form the equanimity mudra and perform a half bow to all other beings. Recite the completion mantras. Om Balin, Om Balin, Om Balin, Om Mani Bidmi Hom. Clap your hands twice and snap your fingers. May all endeavors be auspicious. Thank you, everyone, for your participation. So just some reminders. This Sunday, March 19th, Grandmaster will be presiding over the Red Jambhala Homa. So this weekend's Homa coincides with today's practice. And if you were interested in doing the full practice of the 4 preliminaries, that takes place on every Tuesday at 6 p.m. And that's led by Reverend Lian Ming and Reverend Lian An. And then tonight at 8 p.m., there will be the group cultivation presided by Grandmaster. So I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you again for Red Jambhala practice next Saturday. Thank you. Ami Tolfo.